everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Iesha Lynn, aka Naturally I, and thanks for tuning back in with me. For everyone that's new to my channel, welcome. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And today we're just going to jump right into one of these quarantine looks that I've been doing. I just haven't recorded them yet. So this is the first one that I'm doing here, featuring rather, Jackie Aina's palette that she collaborated with Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm just going to go ahead and just jump right into it here. But before we go on, I just want to make sure that just check and make sure that everyone's doing okay, making sure that everyone is staying safe, stay home, doing as best you can to, mentally be okay during this time. Check in with me in the comments below, whether you're okay or whether you're not. Just want to know how you guys are doing. Alrighty, so we're about to jump right into perfect. Yes, here it is. So this eyeshadow palette I absolutely adore. I know that I've said on my channel that I don't support what is her name, Juvia's Place, but as far as blending and formula, this is very similar to that. I know that Jackie's palette did cost quite a bit more than Juvia's Place does, but I'm telling you, it's well worth it. I don't know if it's like limited time only. If it is, highly recommend picking it up as soon as possible, because it's probably like my favorite palette. I haven't gotten into all of the colors yet. As you can see, there's like a wide range. I'm kind of sticking to the ones that I like the best right now, the looks that I've used, as I've used before. But eventually, I'll break out and use some of those, the purples and the greens that are in there. But I absolutely love this color, Wigglies. And then when you compare it right next to, in the palette, it's actually placed right next to Zam. And the two of them together create this beautiful pink color that I absolutely love. And you're gonna see it, yeah, right there. It was super quick. But when you go and actually apply it on, make sure that you use a primer, because it's like very large sparkles, basically. So make sure that you definitely use something sticky underneath to make sure that the sparkles actually pop. That's a lesson that I learned after 2 to 3 times trying to figure out why this shade isn't working for me, but in the end, love it. And then you are also going to see me use a whole lot of Fenty products. You guys know that I absolutely love pretty much everything Fenty, so I'm just going to go ahead and use Fenty primer, mascara, a foundation. Let's see, no, I didn't use concealer in this video, but we are going to get to that in a second. And I'm going to talk about the concealers a little bit more. But this is my first time using a foundation with a brush like this. Usually I use a like a beauty sponge. Actually wasn't that, I'm not super impressed, but I like that I feel like I'm able to spread more product around without having to use a whole ton. You'll see me eventually go back in there, yeah, with the sponge anyways, just to kind of smooth everything out. But yeah, trying out new things over here, guys. Oh, here we go. Okay, so these concealers, I actually took I actually watched Jackie Aina's why your concealers, oh my gosh, that's my cat, why your concealer doesn't look good, basically, video. I'll link it down below because I don't remember exactly what it's called, but basically she said, one of her tips was you should use like 2 different colored concealers, and you're going to see me go ahead and do that here. I'm putting one color down. This is, I believe this is LA Girl Fawn, and I'm going to go ahead and, the best that I can, I'm still working here, still learning here to blend it out nicely. And then I'm going to go ahead and actually top it with Cool Tan. But when you use the lighter shade, you're going to see me only use it in the very corner of my eye, and that's usually where I get the puffiest. And that just ends up looking really nice after you set it with powder. most of you do know that I do live in South Florida, and you know, it's about to be basically summer. It's basically summer already. If I step outside, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's already like 75, 80 degrees with 90% humidity. And normally I do not wear a full face of makeup ever. But, you know, we're quarantined and, you know, I'm inside and the AC is pumping, so I might as well, I guess, right? Oh, if you guys have a really good link here or know of a really good eyeliner, can you please just link one down for me below? I am struggling. I've been using this eyeliner. I've had it for maybe like almost a year now, to be completely honest. I don't like the crayon ones, but if you know like a nice, like the wet ones, I guess, or like a gel liner, that'd be really cool. Really appreciate that. Oh, and this is also my first time using Fenty's bronzer in Island Ting. I really have no idea what I'm doing with it, but I do feel like it did bring back a little bit of the color. Because I feel like the setting powder kind of makes me gray almost. And then I did feel like the bronzer kind of brought back a little bit of the warmth, which is, I guess, what it's supposed to do. So, but I did like that. I did like that. And actually the bronzer, it's my first time using it as a bronzer, but I actually use it quite often as a transition shade on my lids. So it's actually a really, really nice eyeshadow color as well. And just about done here. Gonna hit it with a little bit of highlighter with a Tom Ford. This I've had literally forever. It was pretty expensive. Obviously it's Tom Ford, but a little goes a long way, and you're gonna see me very, very lightly apply this because it's so easy. It's so easy to go overboard with this Tom Ford highlight. We are pretty much done. I hit it with some setting spray. Girl, we good. Take out the hair, and we are ready for club dining room, club living room, wherever we are right now. So tell me what you guys think. This is, again, using Jackie Aina's palette with Anastasia Beverly Hills. And the hair, I'm going to link down below when I go ahead and do a tutorial on the hair. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't, and check out AyeshaLynn.com. Until next time, guys, stay blessed and unstressed.